Welcome in, everyone. This is Caffeinated and Unfiltered with Helen of Irish Granny Helen and me, Gerald from TAROTSTACHE. Today, we're asking one sharp question. What needs adjusting? We're looking at the everyday friction, the routines, and the off timings, and things that just make it a little harder than it needs to be. Stick around and you enter hashtag adjust to be entered for a chance to win. Stick around. Everybody, it's Caffeinated and Unfiltered with Irish Granny Helen. Everyone say hi. If you have not already done so, go over and subscribe to Helen's channel.
Oh, I thought you were going to yell at me for something.
No, why would I? Oh, come on. That's the Catholic guilt. That's the oldest
I know,
sort of thing.
Motivated by it.
Yes, but
well, hello, everybody, and thank you, Gerald.
Well, thank you. Can you see the comments? I mean, I will read you the comments.
No, I can't see them at all.
Okay. If you click on comments. Oh, no, it overlaps on the iPad. Sorry. Anyhow, it's okay. Helen, thanks for joining me.
Well, I always love to join you, and this is exciting. The introduction, you know, it triggered my severe addiction. It's kind of the gateway substance. Coffee, isn't it? Look, in your honor. Isn't this cute? My granddaughter made this for me.
Yes, I remember that. Your granddaughter made, and it's adorable. I love the colors of that.
Yes, thank you. Well, you know, she's intuitive.
And is this the granddaughter who was getting the poncho, or was this a different granddaughter?
This is a different granddaughter. This is my youngest granddaughter, my second youngest grandchild. She's, I don't know, 9-ish, 10. I don't know. I'm a terrible grandmother. Terrible.
Wow. Oh, and look at this. Shining Love, Light, Truth said, just subscribed. All sex, love, and support. So,
thank you.
And so Helen and I, Helen and I oftentimes hang out together, and we're knitting and we're showing off crafting. Well, today, we're crafting specifically for you and the ability to help you.
Oh, I love what you did.
You like that? What we're doing.
Really like that.
And this is one of those things that, you know, this is a general reading about what needs adjusting. And I don't know about you, Helen. Last month when we did this, there's a lot of friction going on. Things have not changed. There's a lot of friction going on right now in the world.
You know, it's ironic because for many, many decades, I had a house full of small children, and that is the definition of friction, right?
Yes.
Oh, and yeah. Finally, they all grew up and moved out, and I thought, oh, thank you, God, right? And suddenly had the time to pay attention to the outside world.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's full of friction. I can't catch a break, you know?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm taking it personally. It's all personal.
It is a plot against you, Helen. It's the dark underworld. It's the dark shadowy shadow stuff that is trolling your channel and preventing and preventing all of the best chatters, the work lurkers, the best lurkers, and the future lurkers from finding any of your great content online.
Don't rub it in. I know.
You know, and in the meantime, everybody make sure you like and subscribe. It is free. Helen has a membership on her channel. You also have a Substack.
Oh, that's right.
You also have a Substack, right?
Right. Ask Your Irish Granny. People are supposed to write in questions so I can solve their problems. But apparently, nobody has any personal problems anymore. I've used my own up. I've anonymized, I've created questions out of whole cloth, and now I just don't
There
get
might
many
be one or
questions.
two, there might be one or two questions that I can think of.
I would appreciate it. And it's all anonymous. I don't use people's names, and I change identifying features. It's not meant to shame anybody or out anybody's, criminal record or weird neurosis or anything. It's all anonymous. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, and it's meant in helpful fun.
I try to make it helpful, but I sometimes probably get a little preachy because I do throw spirituality and psychology in there, but I can't help it.
It's okay because all of the people here have subscribed to your channel, right?
God, you're great. I'm
They're
gonna hire
wearing
you as my PR guy.
Mere Dragon is here. Sarah Broylan is here. Selena Essence of the Moon. Kaylee Fogopogo. Bonzo. Shining Love Light Truth. And I see that you put that in the correct way, Mere Dragon, because it was, I'm not sure what you've done there. You were off a digit. Sherry has joined us.
Sherry?
No, a different Sherry.
Different Sherry.
I'm usually on when Sherry is either at work or driving home.
Well, apparently being at work doesn't stop her from being on YouTube. Oh.
Somebody text her right now, Sherry Voices from the Swamp, and say, Helen is trying to say that you just don't like Gerald's channel anymore and you have unsubscribed.
Well, what I was saying is she slacks off at work.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so Violets for Roses is here, and thank you, Selena. Let's put that in.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.
I like that Essence of the Moon.
Yes. Selena's a great one. If you want me to hook you up with Selena, who has people on and interviews them, she's quite a good interview. And she's also like you, she reads a lot.
Oh, well, there you go. And this is a big week for Selena. Do you relate to your name? Because they're doing that whole Artemis NASA thing.
Yes.
One of my daughters was so moved by it. She was in tears. I didn't know what she was talking about. She was really mad.
I've lost where we were. Okay, so and Bonzo said something about adjust, bring on the spiritual chiropractor.
Very good. While you were talking earlier, you were introducing, I looked up adjust for the Latin origin because I'm into that. So it means to adjust, bring something together, to bring something close together, to fix like a separation, to make it all better. Yeah.
There we go.
To tweak it. I don't think a tweak is the formal definition, but to tweak something.
Yeah, well, that works. Lulu is here. Jen Bowles, Visionary Gal, Cheryl. And I'm loving it. We've got lots of people here. Hershey the Shadow Reader is here. It's good to see you. And yes, I was in tears too, Helen. She is watching it.
See, I had a feeling that you really would relate to that, given both of your names. Yeah.
What, are you like psychic or something?
No, I just read her name.
Oh, I do want to remind everyone, of course, that this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really.
Well, we hope it's for entertainment purposes.
That's how I have it listed. And what's funny is people can, if you want to get a personal reading from me, you can go to the link in the description. I still show this even when I'm doing personal readings because I think it's funny. And look, and here I even have it on my shirt for entertainment.
Yeah, I know. That's excellent.
I'd forgotten that I was wearing that one.
That's excellent. So you'll be amused to know that until you sent me the link, I had forgotten what we were. I mean, I knew we were meeting. I had it in my calendar, but
Mhm.
I was just operating under the assumption for the past couple of weeks that we were knitting, and I have been frantically trying to make progress in my knitting because I wanted to, brag when we got together. I did two hats. I finished the poncho, put it together. I did two hats. I did a pair of fingerless gloves for my granddaughter that matches the poncho,
Very
and
nice.
I'm working on the second of a set of fingerless gloves that are a little more they're wool, they're a little rougher. That yarn is very soft that I was using.
And Selena has said Gerald is a phenomenal reader. I've had a couple of readings, and my grandmas harass him. They do.
Oh,
They they are
I
just like,
thought she meant reading, like reading a book. And I was
no,
like,
no. She's yeah,
fourth grade, fifth grade,
yes,
pretty
no.
good. Yeah, you're making progress.
Yes.
No, I know he is. It's scary intuitive. Yeah.
And today, as I said, we are doing readings based. We're specifically looking at where's the friction and what needs adjusting. Hashtag adjust. We're using the giveaway tool. I'm going to pull 4 names. We're going to do something a little different this time because it's you and you're watching. And for those of you who are watching the playback, these are general enough readings to where if something resonates for you, feel free to take that energy and figure out that the reading's for you.
Yeah.
There's enough of us to go around.
Yeah.
And so each of us are going to read both of these prompts for you.
Okay. Now, are we doing just a few cards on what the friction is and a few cards on the adjustment, or just a set of cards and apply to both?
Helen, you do you. If you want to read, just so long as you are quick and efficient, this is caffeinated and unfiltered. So feel free to just plow through it.
Okay.
Plow through it. And
Okay.
I am okay. So we've got more people. Yeah, and I love this. You're right, Helen. It's scary everything he knows.
Yeah, you have to be careful what you're thinking about.
Well, I would recommend that too. But here's what the awesome thing is. Once I say it, I don't remember it.
Oh, so I have that issue too.
I'm not going. Do you remember that reading you gave for me? 2-3 years ago. 2-3 hours ago. No, I don't. I don't. Sorry, kids. I don't. But that's okay. I am going to add the give. Wait a minute. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Wow, that was long. I got to turn that music down. We're going to draw 4 names. So you just have to tell us that you're here, everybody. Woo! Woo! BF Jamie. Say hi, Jamie. After Jamie, we then have, I like Jamie had a little bluebird on her as her icon, Hershey. Tea Garden Chicken. From After Tea Garden or Terry, we have.
I just love people's names. They just crack me up. Creative.
I know, aren't they great?
Fun, yeah.
Lulu.
Oh, well, there you go. I rest my case.
Lulu is the quiet flame. I'm not sure I would say quiet with Lulu, but that's okay.
I'll take that sitting down, Lulu.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just get up and do all that. So the last one we have, and for this round, Sarah Broylan. Sarah, say hi. And from there, I'm going to put us back. And we do have, Jamie. I'm just looking for Sarah, and Sarah is here. So we have our first 4 readings. Thank you, everybody. So we have BF Jamie.
Hey, before we get started, because people are going to ask, I have these new cards. They look spooky. They're not. They're really, really cute. They're called the Daydream Tarot Deck.
Oh, nice.
That probably is the spookiest one they could put on the cover. I don't know why they did that, because they're actually, I think, kind of charming. But okay, we'll see.
I like that. Some of the language may be very no, wait a minute. The language is going to be colorful, people. I'm using my disappointing affirmations cards.
Oh, great.
So
now are we getting a specific question, or are we just answering?
No, we're doing a general read.
Okay.
We're going to do the general read. And Lulu says, I love those cards. Love them.
Oh, thank you.
Cards. Yeah. And Timmy is here from Raven Tarot Meditation. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because I'm still looking at cards. I thought we were going to have a question because I'm a little slow on the uptake here.
I am a poor host. I did not tell you exactly what was going on.
Yeah, and you have to spell it out like in block letters for me.
I could do it in an interpretive dance if you wanted.
Please, no. I just ate. No.
Oh, snap! Yeah. Do you see what she did? And I deserve that one. This
is the older sister coming out, you know.
And this is the younger favorite child. I mean, perfect child.
God, help me, please.
BF Jamie. Just because, okay, so here's where the friction is. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, but you're going to do it anyway because you never fucking learn. You know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who are watching and you're going, oh, Gerald's talking to me, I am. And here's the interesting thing. I'm using a deck of cards. It's called the Creative Whack Pack. This is back from '89. We had these at work. It's the Creative Roger Von Ola Creative Backpack. And so, you know, where's the friction? Yeah, I mean, just because you shouldn't do it, I mean, you're going to do it anyhow. But here it is. Think something different. This is an interesting perspective because it says here, scientist Albert Szekgurahi said that creative thinking consists in looking at the same thing as everyone else and thinking something different. And the first person who looked at waste sawdust and thought compressed fire log did this. So did the first person who looked at a packaged baking soda and thought refrigerator deodorant. So did the first person who looked at an oyster and thought food. What different ways can you think about your idea? So instead of just doing it that way, think something different. There you go.
We got a similar message, you know, different cards, but a similar message. So I got the Page of Cups reversed and the 10 of Cups reversed. And from that, I'm getting the feeling of you taking something on with a lot of enthusiasm, but, you know, very excited about it, and getting mired and starting to feel like maybe this is not such a great idea after all, feeling dissatisfied, feeling unfulfilled. And the advice, that's the friction, and to adjust, embrace change. Don't freak out. Embrace change. This is the Death card. It's about changing your approach or maybe your attitude. Start on a new path. This is the Page of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Stick with it. Don't, you know, give it time. Be patient, stick with it. The Knight of Pentacles is that slow, determined, kind of a faithful hanging on to something until you succeed in what you want to do. So yes, it didn't start out as well as you thought it was going to do. Go ahead. change your mind, embrace the change, and the next project, if you stick with it, you'll find it more rewarding.
I think that next
Isn't that
project,
the same
think something
message?
different. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you see this image here, what do you
Mhm.
see?
Well, I see two things. There's
Hmm.
a question mark and there's kind of a bird.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting. We have patience isn't always my friend. Thank you for reminding me to utilize it more than I usually do.
I hear you. Are you a Taurus by any chance? Hate change, have no patience. Oh,
Terry is up next.
okay. Terry.
Terry, I say this very lovingly. It's okay if you aren't where you wanted to be by now. No one expected you to make it this far. That's where the friction is. You're letting someone else's comparison or expectations or their thoughts about you control you. How do we, what needs adjusting? Be wacky. Be wacky. Whack yourself upside the head. And this, Terry, is one day a satellite design team got into a really wacky mood and made fun of their product. They were zany, crazy, and off the wall. The meeting was a great success and many new ideas were generated. Next week, everybody was in a serious mood and no new ideas were generated. The moral: being wacky stimulates your creative juices. What wacky things can you do to your idea? And if you are genuinely, if there's friction, get wacky about it. Go, well, let's turn this upside down. Let's look at it sideways. Let's put pink little puff balls on it. Let's draw rainbows on it. Let's put it in a tutu and take it out for a walk. Do it.
It's very colorful.
I think so. Yeah.
Shall I go?
Go for it.
Okay. So the friction, the Nine of Swords reversed. You have a desire to break out of something that is just not fulfilling your expectations. And I also got the Four of Wands reversed. It's almost like you're constrained by convention or tradition, that you're kind of feeling trapped and you're ready to. I'm getting a lot of advice about change today, which is really ironic. But this is the card of truth, that do an honest evaluation of yourself, the Ace of Swords. Really try to figure out what your truth is in the situation. Why are you feeling the way you're feeling? And I don't know what this means. I'm not going to imply anything, but I got the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles. So there is a direction that you can go where you embrace something. I think maybe take this literally, and it will put you on a path that's going to be more fulfilling. Isn't it interesting? I think a lot of people are facing life changes and the uncertainty that goes into that before you actually take that plunge.
Mm-hmm.
And so far the advice is, be fearless. Really look inside, figure out what your truth is, figure out what you really want, and you have the ability to do that. This card kind of it implies truth, but it implies also intellect, and I think that you'll be able to figure it out, and looks like good things.
I also think one of the smartest things that you could probably do is get really creative about it. I mean, be wacky, because it's like what Helen says, you're very intelligent. Sometimes you just got to look at things all differently and be a little odd.
I come to think of it, it might be finding the value in relationships.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And appreciating the wacky things that someone suggests and perhaps saying yes to that thing. the crazy person. We all have that one friend who says, you know, oh, hey, let's go do this. And you might be the one, to do that. Or the other person is, and you say, oh, no, we're not going to do that. Just say yes. And okay. It's like, okay, Terry said, those readings are right on, making changes, weird and wacky, and breaking out from the box folks see me in. Yeah.
Or maybe that you see yourself in too.
There is a lot of that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and Lulu is
the name.
up, and then we have Sarah, and then we'll draw for more.
Do you remember little Lulu in the comics?
No, I don't.
I bet Lulu does. Love those comics when I was a kid.
So Lulu,
I'm going with a different deck because that other deck was getting vibes. You know what I mean? But this deck here reminds me of your name, Lulu. It's the Art Nouveau tarot, and it's just a little fancy. So I thought I'd use that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Lulu, I have for you, you know, where's the friction? Stop overthinking. You are the only one who cares. Lulu, are you overthinking this? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, and Lulu did say she knows that comic.
Oh, you do? That was the best.
And so how do, you know, what needs adjusting is slay the dragon. Now, what does this mean? Slaying the dragon, the whole concept of this is okay. So long ago, map makers sketched dragons on maps as a sign to sailors they would be entering unknown territory at their own risk. Some people took that literally, and others saw the dragon as a sign of opportunity, a door to virgin territory. Similarly, each of us has a mental map of the world complete with dragons. Where does fear hold you back? And what dragons can you slay? That's really powerful. That's a nice match there. And Lulu said, of course I overthink. I am a Libra.
I don't speak astrology.
I don't either.
I don't know anything about. I have to be reminded constantly what my sign. Okay, I got the Tower reversed with the King of Cups, which tells me that there's a certain amount of instability that you're feeling because of reliance on a lot of emotion. You're feeling very emotional these days for whatever reason. So that's the friction. Now the adjustment is don't act. Take a breath. Just take a breath. Sort out your feelings. It's the Eight of Cups. Figure out what it is that's destabilizing your tower, to speak metaphorically. And this reinforces that. The Five of Swords. Just step back. Look at the field of battle. Decide, pick and choose. Decide what it is that is getting you all verklempt. And then ultimately, once again, I guess this is my card of the day, the Knight of Pentacles. Approach it in a determined, steady, patient method. This is the feeling that I get, that you something is making you react impulsively and emotionally, and it's time to just take a step back, stop, use your intelligence and not your emotion, because you're letting your emotion override your head right now, and then figure out what it is you're going to do and approach it methodically and carefully and be patient. That'll solve the problem.
I love that, Helen, because I'm going to link these, because knights in the tarot are always on a quest. And a lot of times the quest is to slay the dragon.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking, oh, darn, I just got the Knight of Pentacles. I wish it was the Knight of Swords, and then we could really go off on that.
But yes, but the Knight of Pentacles is the one who's going to be very slow and steady. They're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
They're going to figure it out without putting too much at risk. So,
Yeah.
and thank you, Lulu. Okay, Shining Love Light Truth said, fellow air person, Aquarius here, Lulu, used to always overthink, cracked it with lemon balm, passion flower, and affirmation. 21 days, don't give an F anymore. Just kidding. Hey, if that was all it took. And Lulu did give us feedback. That's awesome. Since I've been awakening new gifts, I am more sensitive where I used to just shrug things off.
Yeah. It can feel that like kind of an emotional, not turmoil really, but like just a little bit too in your feels, you know?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Sarah is our next reading, okay. And there is still time for people to put #adjust to be able to be entered to win a chance for a reading. So, I'm glad people are here.
These cards are fairly new and they're a little hard to shuffle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm struggling because I'm delicate, you know. I have small hands. And these cards they're just a tad. I don't know. Do they seem a little big? Just a slight little bit big?
Well, you know.
Okay, it's in my imagination.
Everybody knows what I'm going to say. But Helen, my hands are so tiny. All of them are big.
I invited that. I'm sorry, you guys. It's my fault. I take full blame for it, full responsibility. Well, you know what my grandmother used to say? My sainted Irish grandmother had a saying for everything. A poor workman blames his tools.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
All right. So we have for you, Sarah, don't be afraid to settle. I mean, have you met you? Here's the other thing is what comes up is what needs adjusting. It's assign a deadline. Sarah, do you have a project that you need to do? Because, you know, a lot of times when we set ourselves a firm deadline, it forces us to lean into the things that we've been avoiding, but we know how to do them. We could do them. We just haven't done it. And so what tight deadline can you give yourself for this project that you're wanting to do, Sarah? I think it's, and Sarah said, for a second, I thought Gerald was going to say victim. No. And Sarah goes, I have about 10 projects. Then
well, this explains the cards.
There you go. Oh, please go on. Yeah.
Okay. So I got the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So you're feeling overwhelmed, guilt, and you're putting things off. You're, kind of stepping back and, I don't know, watching Netflix instead of addressing things that need to be addressed. So that's the problem. And the advice is use your head. You know that that's not going to accomplish anything. You're a magician. You have mad skills. You can make it happen. And I love this card. The 7 of Cups is one of my favorite cards because it can go either way,
Yeah.
And in this case, you have all these choices. Maybe that's too many choices. Maybe you've bitten off more than you could chew. So it's time to sort of think, make it happen, but be honest with yourself about what it is you're trying to accomplish. Don't take on too much. Yep. Maybe this is great though. Maybe it's just mad creativity because, we don't know the details of what it is. But in either case, just keep in mind to be honest with yourself about how much you can handle at one time, because you kind of bring on the stress yourself if you take on too much.
I love that, Helen, especially because sometimes the fact that something is unfinished, it's better done than perfect. Because, I mean, don't be afraid to settle for done rather than being
Yeah.
perfect. The next one
Yeah.
could be a step closer to perfect.
You're making me think of my knitting projects, all of my unfinished knitting projects.
Well, Helen, I don't know. I don't have any unfinished knitting projects. I don't have any unfinished quilting projects.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any unfinished
Okay.
projects. Oh, holy mackerel. Yeah. So,
Yeah, they kind of loom over me. You know what happens to me is I take on something that's a little bit of a challenge in knitting, and I go into it full speed ahead, and then eventually get a little tired of it or a little distracted. I set it aside for a brief period of time, and when I come back, I don't remember where I am. And I know, don't tell me write everything down, read ahead. I know. Sometimes even when I write it all down, I can't identify where I am. Oh, never mind.
no, I completely understand. Sarah said, "Thank you both. I have one I'm about to go finish now. Not how I'd prefer it, but it is something.
Yeah,
It is
don't
something. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
and don't
good.
feel scattered. Don't feel
Yeah,
like you have too many expectations, but you have a lot of enthusiasm and creativity. But just pick one and ignore the rest and finish the one
you got it.
because you're stressing yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah. Stardust is here. Angie Burks. Ace McLife. I should probably know what that is, and I can't tell. But Timmy also said, "Great art is never finished; it's abandoned." My
Well, you know,
goodness,
the most famous painting of George Washington is not finished.
that's correct. That's correct. Jan Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery is here. She is going to be with me on Monday for a caffeinated and unfiltered version of No Apology readings.
Ooh,
So,
ooh.
boom. All right, we are going to pick some more names. So we encourage you to pick a name.
This is fun.
So who do we have next? If Linda De Gonzalez is here, she would be liking this music. Mere Dragon.
Is that like a meerkat?
Well, I don't know. That's a
That
good
was a
question.
clever zoological pun. Sorry.
No, that I followed you on that. The Mere Dragon.
Oh,
Really, Pogo. And after Kaylee, who's up, who's up, who's up? Gwen, let us know that you're here. And then our last one for this round. Who's going to be? Shining Love, Light, Truth, you're up. Please say hi. Okay. Who do we have? Hang on, I've got to get. Okay, so we got Kaylee. Gwen is here. Okay. So who do we see? Oh, it's A Course in Miracles Life. Thank you for clarifying that. Now I don't feel like I'm crazy.
I have several subscribers who are, I don't know what the students, proponents of A Course in Miracles talk about it all the time. Yeah. Is that Marianne Williamson?
That sound no, that's something else. I don't remember.
Oh, we're so well versed.
Yeah.
What was my name again?
By Bonzo. So I'm looking for Mere Dragon. Mere Dragon. Do not make me get the phone out, Mere Dragon. It is Marianne. Bonzo said it is Marianne.
It is. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And well, I have not heard from Mere Dragon. Somebody watch for them. And next up, we're going to do Kaylee from Fogo Pogo.
Pogo Pogo. Okay.
Yeah. Who is the newest teacher in the Twillo lifestyle community online courses. So this is wonderful for you, Kaylee. Kaylee, you can do it, but you probably won't, is where the friction is. You can do it, but you probably won't. And where do we have what needs adjusting? Give yourself a kick in the seat of the pants. I like how we have this person who has striped trousers, checked socks, and patent leather shoes. That is somebody with style.
It's a look. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And so many many of our personal goals are stranded on a little island called Someday Owl. And so don't wait for your idea to happen. Give it a kick in the pants. I love that. You can do it. And this is saying, someday Owl, what are 3 things you can do to reach your goal? 3 things that you can do.
Oh, that's interesting. You'll see why I think it's interesting.
Yes.
That's very interesting. So the cards that I got are the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. I get the sense you're feeling overburdened and could use a little defensive help, that kind of thing. Here's why I thought, well, not yet. You're in the thick of the work, but it may be a little bit too much. Look at this tower is just a little bit too much.
Yes.
Reevaluate and how to solve it, the adjustment. This is where the 3 comes in. 3 of Pentacles. Get help. Ask for cooperation. Ask for somebody to lend a hand, borrow their time.
Yeah. And Kaylee said, of course, I got a call right in the middle of that. We'll rush back. It's okay. It started at about 40 minutes in. So there we go.
That went by fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
So.
Okay, now who are we doing?
We are doing Gwen because I do not see Mere Dragon yet.
Okay, these little cards I'm using are my Vincent van Gogh cards. They don't use Vincent van Gogh paintings for the cards themselves, but the backs of the cards are Starry Night. They're just so pretty.
Nice. Gwen, this too shall pass, and then some other bullshit will come and take its place. It never fucking gets old. It never fucking ends. Here's the thing about this. That's where the friction is. This too shall pass, and then something else comes up, and then something else comes up, something else comes up. And what needs adjusting? See the big picture. This is a very interesting thing because when you're thinking about when you're struggling and you're this close to it, sometimes it's necessary for us to take a few steps back, making sure we're not on the edge of the Grand Canyon or anything like that. But we have to think about the longer implications of the ideas. How does what you're letting pass fit into the bigger picture? Stop seeing this part of it and start seeing this distance. And sometimes that's really, really challenging. Really.
I would actually disagree with you. I would say it's always really challenging.
Okay. It is always.
Yeah, always really challenging.
Always. Especially when you're not used to seeing the things as part of a bigger picture. Yeah. What do you have for
well, I have something very similar. I got the reverse wheel of fortune. That's that sense of you're in the thick of it and things are feeling like it's just not going to ever get better. And I think you're feeling maybe just a little self-pity, like this isn't fair, that kind of thing. And feeling like everything you try is not necessarily doing the job that you're hoping for. There seems to be some friction in the friction. There seems to be some disagreement with maybe people you're working with are not cooperative. Maybe the situation is intransigent. It's just not able to be solved. Take a different track. Try starting over and go on a slightly different path, a slightly different action, and that will take you into calmer waters.
Yeah. Yeah. Gwen did say it's not my forte to see things in the bigger picture, I believe.
Oh, me neither. Me neither.
Oh my gosh.
I understand that. Yeah.
So,
and it's never fair, is it?
Geez, never. Paula has joined us, Annie Hamlet. So this is great. And I'm still waiting to hear from Mere Dragon. But until then, we have Shining Love, Light, Truth is our next reading.
Why are you laughing? Uh-oh.
No, I'm just trying to, I'm doing it.
No. Shining Light, Love, and Truth says fantastic. And I'm ready to crack up.
Oh, and okay. And Gwen did say, I like take a different track.
Oh, good. Yeah, just try something new. Yeah.
Different Haley said, Helen, your reading also accurate. Definitely being reminded to ask for help.
Oh, good. We're all a little reluctant to ask for help, but do you ever feel negatively when somebody asks you for help? No, you're happy to help, right? So it'll be okay.
Sometimes, yes.
Bring it on. You're ready to get your laugh on. Okay. All right. Challenge accepted.
Okay. Here we go. We have asked the universe for guidance. Then just go ahead and do whatever stupid shit you were going to do anyway. That's the friction. I always like that. It's an interesting thing. Is there are people who they always talk about, I'm trying to get a sign from the universe or something along those lines. And what they're doing is and my friend describes it this way. She says, dear God, give me such, help me get this, help me do this. Dear angels, help me do this. And then they go, blah, 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 blah. So they're not listening for the answer. Ask the universe for guidance, but you're going to do whatever you want. And I always like this. Break the rules. Break the rules because, ask the universe for guidance. Oh, and Shining Love, Light, Truth said that's on point.
On point. Okay. Okay.
What rules can you break? This is a really good thing. When you're also being creative, I'm a firm believer with this, and I'm going to be talking about this when I teach tarot. Here are some general rules, and you need to understand what the rules are so you can break them and you can decide when not to use those rules. That's when creativity, I think, just is thrilling.
Well, I think when it comes to intuition or psychic things or creativity, rules are suggestions.
Yes.
Right.
And some rules exist to keep us just flat out safe. So,
Well, it's kind of hard to hurt yourself with a tarot card. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I speaking of the rules, I think you feel a little constrained by convention. I don't know if it's a relationship or a job, or maybe it's just, you know, the latest outfit you just bought, but you're feeling like, this is just not really me. I feel hemmed in. I think you feel underappreciated and judged. And so what's the adjustment? Some introspection, and then go wild. Just be creative. Really imagine the most the smorgasbord of fantasies and illusions that you can have, and go wild. Just let yourself. How did they used to say? Let your flag fly.
Oh yes. Oh
yeah.
yes.
Break away from that conventional thinking. Take a moment, right? But then go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Break the rules. Break the rules.
How come we're getting the same cards and we have completely different kind of cards?
I don't know. Maybe we're psychically linked.
Yes. Parapsychologically linked.
Yes. OMG, gosh, 100% all the way around. Not much for the average chit. 60 here, been, okay, you're 60 here, been there, done that. Been here, done that.
Yep.
Bought the postcard, have the t-shirt, you know.
Coming up against the constraints of people who have expectations for you and your age, and you don't need any of that. Go for it. Yeah.
Exactly right. Well, do you have enough time to do one more round of 4?
My life is in your hands.
Your life is in my tiny, tiny hands.
Oh God, why did I say that word? I will never learn.
No, and you'll keep coming back.
Yeah, well, glutton for punishment.
Yeah, glutton for punishment is right. All right. So we're going to see who is next. And Sandy Johnson.
Well, I don't know why, Sandy, but I'm suddenly motivated to pull out a different deck, and I'm using my cards, the influence of the angels.
Ooh, okay. Sandy is here. Jen Bowles.
Oh, Jen. I know that name.
Yes. Hey, hi, Jen. If we've still got people here. Hi, Johanna Lula. Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery. Jan. And after Jan, we have Sherry M. Okay. So Sandy Johnson, Jen, Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery, and Jen, or Sherry.
Are we doing Sandy first?
Yes. Let me.
Because the cards are calling her.
Okay. Yes, because Sandy's. Okay. Jen is here. Sherry is here. So, all right. If you're ready for Sandy, go for it, because these cards, these were angel cards that were being pushy coming through?
They're called, it's just this little cute little deck I have. It's called the Influence of the Angels, and it's a lot of old-fashioned artwork, but they always stick an angel in there someplace, usually hovering over somebody's head or whatever. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, I have to hide some of this.
Why? It's my channel. Don't worry about it. The human body is beautiful, and it's artwork.
Well, of course, it depends on whose, but okay, I got the Devil reversed, which is talking about maybe some toxicity around you, maybe somebody just a little bit of a narcissist, somebody who's difficult to deal with, and kind of blocking you from making progress in what it is you're trying to do, and you feel stuck. That's the friction. The Seven of Wands, stand up for yourself. And that will bring the reward of a new movement. Oh, that's true. Oh, good. See, I told you these cards were calling your name. Yeah. A new project or a movement or an approach or a path, something new that's going to pay off in, I'm not necessarily meaning money. I'm meaning maybe position or satisfaction in your situation. But yeah, stand up for yourself, because there's somebody kind of toxic or something kind of toxic is messing with you. Yeah.
Sandy, disappointed? That's what you get for expecting things. That's where the friction is. You have expectation. And how do you adjust? What needs adjusting? Combine ideas. This is where you get a lot of magical things like, okay, combining unusual ideas is at the heart of creative thinking. The ancients mixed soft iron with even softer tin to create hard bronze. Consider looking at other places for your ideas. This is one of those things. I love this. I think people who are really creative, Helen, are the ones who, excuse me, are the ones who are always keeping their eyes open and going, I wonder what would happen if I put that with this.
Yeah, it's a different way of looking at the world.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Sandy said, yes, OMG, true.
Oh, that makes me feel good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's like we're good at this or something.
Well, it's rewarding, if you can help somebody.
I love it too. Okay, so we did Sandy, and then we have Jen. Jen said, I am here.
Well, I'll have to use the Van Gogh because Jen's an artist, right? Am I imagining that?
Jen, are you an artist?
Half the time I don't know what I know. Where did I hear it, or am I just thinking it?
I think it's probably true, whether or not Jen knows that they're an artist. So,
visionary gal, that means something.
Well, there is that. So there is that a lot. Okay. Jen, just don't be a fuck up. Be the best fuck up that you can be. I don't know if you think of yourself that way, but I would, it's like, if you're going to do something, be the best at it. And then I have, what needs adjusting? Listen to that hunch. You are not paying attention to the hunches that are showing up and you know that they're there. You Girl, listen to the hunches. Stop arguing with them. Quit it. Stop arguing with them. What hunches do you have about your ideas, your next project? Do it. Lean into it. Don't just lean into it. Be the best lean into it that you can be.
As far as not listening to your hunches, I would say the greatest impediment I have found to trusting that you can have intuition, you can be intuitive, is doubting it. You hear that little voice in the back of your head telling you something and you think, oh, and you ignore it. And then you trip over that crack. It's yeah, right? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I totally know what you mean.
Start listening to them and they get louder and they get more informative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So feeling a little apathetic about things, 4 of Cups, because whatever it is you've been doing, you're done. Time for a new start. So we get the Wheel of Fortune. Time for a new start, a new cycle, a new project, whatever. And we get the 2 of Wands. So planning for moving into the future. You're a little bit stuck. You need to refresh, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, I'll tell you how.
Yeah.
Follow your hunch.
Well, there you go.
And Jane the Seeker Tarot is here. And I knew she has been lurking. And she says she feels her hunches in her body. She's very aware of that. And
like you just get a feeling all over that.
Yeah. And eek, Helen, you are right.
Oh, good.
And
good.
Oh shit, I got the fan.
Oh.
You got the fan. And by the way, everybody don't listen to this. This message is just for Jane the Seeker. A surprise should arrive on Sunday.
Oh. Well, where's my message? No, sorry.
Wait a minute.
Just kidding. I want to show you something, Gerald. Look up behind me there. See, this is the Holy Ghost above my head. But this other light, do you see what's behind it?
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
It's a fan.
Yes, I got the fan.
You got the fan.
I got the fan.
But
I liked it so much, I'm afraid of breaking it. So I keep it up there out of my own reach. So I can't hurt it.
Oh, and Jen said, trying to make my home my sanctuary.
Yeah, it's an ongoing project.
Well, see, and isn't the sanctuary, shouldn't it always be a project? Shouldn't it always be growing and evolving?
Well, you're asking the wrong person, because I am a Taurus. And the only thing I know about Tauruses is we don't like change. So once we find something very comfortable, we never change it. I don't rearrange my furniture.
No,
I put books back in exactly the same place on the bookshelf. I mean, it's a bit neurotic, but it's creatures of habit, you know?
Ah.
Okay, you follow your hunches. Good.
You follow your hunches. And apparently my surprise will be shipped on Saturday or Friday.
Is it your birthday?
Today is Thursday. And Jan is up next for a reading. And then we have Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery. And then we have Sherry. And
so now who are we doing next?
We are doing Jan. This is Jan.
Not Jen. Jan.
Jan. Yes, okay. Correct. I need to articulate clearly.
No, I just need to take the wax out of my ears.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you from the wax out of your ears.
Okay. That's borderline devious. I don't know.
Yes, I was going to say borderline. Okay, so Jan, where is the friction? Being dead inside doesn't mean you can't live a happy life. Just learn to love being dead inside. Really lean into it. I mean, how bizarre is that, you know? Really lean into being dead inside. And what needs adjusting? Put a lion in your heart. To fight a bull when you're not scared is nothing, said a well-known bullfighter. And not to fight a bull when you're scared is nothing. But to fight a bull when you're scared, that's something. What puts a lion in your heart? Put a lion in your heart. Find something. If you're feeling a little dead inside, find something that is a lion in your heart that's going to make you roar. It's going to give it a great deal of power, and lean into it.
Keep that heart in mind there. But you said something about the lion and courage.
Mm-hmm.
Real courage is being afraid and doing it anyway.
Yes, well said.
Facing your fears. That's real courage. Courage is not being afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Courage is having the strength to face your fears and to move forward anyway, which is really, really hard. But speaking of the heart, I got the Three of Swords, which usually you see like through a heart.
Mm-hmm.
And in the context of the next two cards as the friction, I could extrapolate from this. I'm not sure if I should, but I got the Queen of Cups. You've got something up your sleeve. And the Knight of Cups. If I were doing this for one of my teenage daughters, I would ask them, what's the name of the guy that you like? but this might not be quite that. It might be having a secret desire that that you're very emotionally attached to, that's been frustrated, maybe. I think it's more something like that. How do you adjust? What do you do to approach it from a different perspective? Well, you're stronger than you think. You have a lot of strength, like that courage in the face of fear thing, right? And you're capable of taking on the world. These are great cards. I mean, I'm jealous. And keep your eyes on the future rather than letting yourself be mired in the emotion of the present. Keep a clear-eyed view of the future, because you have what it takes. The world is your oyster. And keep your eye on the future.
Jan shared, the Knight of Cups is a playboy.
Yeah.
I'm old for playboys. I was actually going to say it's a toy boy, but that's
that's why I was struggling with it, because I don't want to offend anybody. But I saw those cards. I thought, oh, secret crush.
There you go.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Which, can be true.
Oh, sure.
Like if Jonathan Groff asked me out, I wouldn't say no. No.
Sherry is up. Sherry is up. By the way, everyone, thank you for being here, for giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing to Irish.
Whoever I am.
Yeah. What's your name again? Who are you? This is why I have these. Irish Granny Helen. You can show your support that way.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. It's a privilege to do card readings for people, because it can make you feel very vulnerable to have somebody reading.
It really is. I mean, these are fun little readings, but I am doing them respectfully. I mean, seriously, I take this seriously. It's like, ooh, that's a good one. Like, Sherry, stop worrying about what other people think. I mean, have you met other people? They're awful. They're awful. And that being said, so what needs adjusting? I like this. Change questions. This is one of those things when people are in order to get to have an effective tarot reading or reading, you have to have the right question. Change your question. Approach it from a different angle. I love this idea of instead of, it's like, well, we've always done it this way. Turn it completely upside down. Look at it from a completely different angle. Do that. I mean, because seriously, I mean, it's like, have you met other people? They're awful. Have you been asking the same question? It's awful. Ask it a different way.
My cards for you, Sherry, are very strong cards, but it's so funny because before I saw them, I started to shuffle. I thought of patterns. Just the thought patterns. And the first card I got was the 10 of Pentacles. Whenever I get this card in the context of something like patterns, I think of family karma, family burdens, family, genetics, or, just family. Am I right? So I think that might be a bit of friction. And changing patterns, go ahead and assert yourself in the situation. You know yourself well, and you have the right to speak your own truth. You are a really intuitive person and a natural leader, and at the same time, you're not, how some people can be leaders and they're kind of heartless, they're a little cold-blooded. You're not. You're a warm person, the queen of wands, this fire. You're a warm, but you got such wonderful cards. Look towards the future. You carry a lot of wisdom inside of you. That 10 of Pentacles, that family burden you carry around, it's actually a strength and a gift. And it makes you the magician in your own life. You can manifest just about anything because you're capable of tapping into that wisdom. So I'm jealous. Those are good cards. Excellent cards.
Thank you. I'm a little cold. But I try to be good.
Well, maybe that's the advice, maybe I don't know. I'm just going to extrapolate here. Maybe the coldness is something from family, whatever, history, inheritance, genetics. And the advice is be more like the Queen of Wands, who's a little warmer, a little more intuitive. She's not over the top. She's not all maternal like the Queen of Pentacles, but still, there's more fire there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And like this video, hype this video, subscribe. If you have not gone over to Helen's channel, please do so right now. We'll wait. This is a creator who puts out a lot of thought-provoking content. Oh, okay. Let me just put it this way. It's okay if you don't subscribe to Helen's channel. We know you're probably not smart enough to understand what she's talking about.
Gerald, I did not say that.
No, I did. I did. Come for me, YouTube. I'm all yanking. But Helen, here's the thing. I have the best chatters here. I have the best lurkers. I have the work lurkers and the future lurkers. And
we share.
Yeah, we do share.
We share.
And you know what? There is enough of them to go around.
And a lot of the stuff that I do, I have really tried to be more entertaining this year to give people a little relief. Last week, I did almost a whole hour on books that made me laugh when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
Books when I think fondly of them, and they made me laugh out loud when I read them, and I've reread many of them more than once. 2 of them I read out loud to my poor husband. It was trapped in the car. Bill Bryson, A Walk in the Woods. Are you familiar with
yes.
My God, that book is laugh out loud.
Yes.
Impossible to really describe it because it's how he uses language.
Yes,
right?
it is.
And then are you familiar with Peter Mayle, A Year in Provence?
Yes.
I woke him up one night to read him that.
Oh, and by the way, this just in from Jan. I don't fall for that reverse psychology BS.
Wait, what reverse psychology?
That everybody's not smart enough to read to go over your.
Okay. Thank you.
My goodness. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You all are great, and I do appreciate you spending time with us.
What are we done?
We're done. Yeah, we've.
I've got my cards loaded here, ready to go.
Do you want to do a final for the collective?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
And what Helen wants, Helen gets.
Usually. So this is just a couple of cards for all of us for the next week or so.
Yes.
difficult times. Let's see what we can get.
Oh, no.
I can't show these cards. These cards are very, very not encouraging. Let me try another 3 and see.
Oh, come on. This is Caffeinated and Unfiltered.
Okay, I'll show you what I got. And I think I can maybe ameliorate some of the pain. So I got the 5 of Cups, which, you know, it's not the greatest in the world. And the Devil. We're going to be facing some serious ugly behavior, and the 10 of Swords. And I think the message here is that we're all feeling like, you know, it's the last straw, like we've been stabbed in the back once too often. And I think the important thing to remember is, painful as it is to see these things happen to other people or even to ourselves, we're here for a purpose. And if that purpose is merely to witness what's going on and try to emanate love, try to emanate choices coming from compassion, just in our daily lives. Not everybody can win the Nobel Prize, you know. I'm just saying.
Snap.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Because we're here for a purpose. It's not just random suffering and misery and isn't it awful and ha ha. No, these are hard times, but our positive energy that we carry around, the light you carry inside of you, will make a huge difference.
Yes. And the card that I have is, I have 2 cards. I have one from the Disappointing Affirmations, which is, it's okay to have feelings, but do you need to have so many?
Exactly.
And the short answer is yes, because they're my feelings. You can have as many feelings as you want. That is TAROTSTACHE approved. The thing to remember is feelings, lots of them can exist all at once, but they don't necessarily define who you truly are, because they're feelings. They bubble up. You have to let them out in a constructive manner. If you hide them, they come out sideways and they cause problems.
Well, they're tools in a way, you know.
They are very much. Did you just call me a tool?
Yeah. Multiple
tools. And here's what needs to be adjusting: this idea of using your imagination. And we don't spend enough time fostering our imagination. The idea that kids are so creative, they're so creative, and they're great artists and all that stuff. But the problem is how do you remain an artist when you grow up? And so how can you keep the artist alive in you?
I'm a big proponent of daydreaming.
Oh, I love daydreaming. A good daydream, it's great.
Yeah. And I was going to tell you something else. And I know. I talked to somebody the other day from the American Humanist Association. Mm-hmm. Humanists are people who think all people are good, no matter what creed they espouse. You don't need an organization to tell you how to be good. We're inherently born with that instinct to be good, and that cooperation and working together is the way out of this mess. And just keeping that in the forefront of your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. I thank you there, and thank you for watching, because this has been Caffeinated and Unfiltered readings. If something landed for you, let us know in the comments. Make sure that you are subscribed to TAROTSTACHE and to Irish Granny Helen. And again, pay attention to what's going on around you. Have the honest conversation. Have all of the feels that you need to have, and be creative and watch out for each other. We don't have to do this by ourselves. That's not how we're made. Right, Helen?
There's somebody going around making comments about, in the world, not here, in the world, talking about what I feel is a contradiction in terms, which is toxic empathy. That's nonsense. We're here to feel for each other. We're here to connect through our care for each other. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking any differently. Yeah, the theory is that if you're too empathetic, it hurts you. I didn't make this up. This is what I mean, I was shocked when I heard this.
Okay. Well, everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. Thank you, everybody, seriously, for being here. Everybody, take care. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gerald. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen.